I was pretty much eating nothing at all. I wouldn't allow myself to eat anything.
Just always got the message from my family that something really wasn't right about my body.
My parents had to force me to eat, doctors had to force me to eat. You know, I never thought I would get from a place where I was really sick, thinking, you know, I'm never going to be on that other side. I'm not good enough. And I see those people, how do they just live life on a daily basis? Why can't I do that?
We need to start critiquing the messages and the images that we allow into our mind. Almost, I think we need to go on a media diet.
Media has a lot to do with that, like never feeling good enough. So try this diet pill, try this exercise routine.
I realized at one point that the thing I was missing was a community of like-minded people, all trying to do this, all at the same time. So I started the first group in order for us to support each other, to stop dieting, stop obsessing, start loving our bodies, and learning how to eat intuitively, body acceptance, and how to take care of ourselves emotionally.
Mainly what we do is a sort of a two-part program. Part of it is we have a group of roughly 10 to 12 right now, peers that we call them, and they're high school and college-aged girls. Some of them have had eating disorders and somewhere along the process of recovery and ready to sort of share their stories about it.
Yeah, because of Beyond Hunger, I've learned to accept and love my body.
It's so inspiring to see these peers in action and sharing their stories, how difficult it is to share their stories, and they're just up there. We have a slide, speak your truth even if your voice shakes. And it's what they do every time, and it's just always so inspiring. And
I began Beyond Hunger for my own recovery. I was suffering from an eating disorder that started when I was a young teenager. I was around 14.
For girls, it's just like expected for girls to be insecure. Like I tutor a girl who's 9 years old and she's already like feeling really insecure about her body. She wants to fit into the slim sizes at Abercrombie. She wants to look like the images that she sees. And how is a 9-year-old girl supposed to know that those images are airbrushed and photoshopped and that your worth shouldn't depend on how you look? Like when you're that young and you're constantly seeing those things, you're like defenseless against it. I know I was. I mean, I wasn't diagnosed until I was 11 or 12, but I was dieting probably in 4th grade or 5th grade. I mean, as far back as I can remember feeling insecure about how I looked and my weight.
They photoshopped everything, and I had no idea that I was idolizing these actresses or models who actually weren't real.
Why are there so many freaking ads?
That's how they
Sonia, why are there so many ads?
Because the beauty industry / media industry wants us to feel bad to buy their products.
I can remember just hating my body. As a 5-year-old, it was really little, you know. And then some comment that my mom made on this one day really triggered me, and I said, and it just, all the conditions just ripened for me to have an eating disorder. It was a very conscious choice for me. I can remember the day when I said, okay, I'm going to be anorexic now. And then struggled with anorexia and bulimia for years. So once again, these are just ads to make yourself feel bad and buy the stuff. We'll see what we have left of the magazine after that. Oh, here it is.
I'm sorry.
Here it is. Look at this. We're on page... We don't even know. But the first article doesn't start till page 202.
Wow.
Just so you know. Okay, that's selling boots, right? But that is very obviously using sex to sell boots, right?
Yep.
What are they doing? I mean, come on.
The images that you just saw and the images that you get from the media.
Like,
What about
now is your chance to shout out body parts. We're asking you just to shout out the body parts.
I have a little grandson who doesn't feed himself. He's only 2. So his mother, my daughter-in-law, puts a bunch of little food all on his baby tray. And he will eat exactly what he wants from all that food that's on his baby tray. And when he's full, you can't get another bite into that baby.
You know, intuitive eating is such an amazing concept and is so radical to everything that we've taught that was really never introduced to me in my recovery. It was just gain weight, do whatever you need to do. And I met with a nutritionist, but it wasn't anything that I could like sink my teeth in, oh, I'm growing or I'm learning something. It was just gain weight now so you don't have to go to the hospital. We all have this ability to know when we're hungry and know when we're full and know what we're hungry for. We're born with it. It's in our innate sort of knowing intuition, yet we lose it because we get so confused by media's reshape.
It's all
See
makeup
youthful
in
contours return.
Emotions played a really big part in my eating disorder. Like a lot of the times I'd be really mad at my parents or so, and I would take my anger out on myself by not eating. I would think that would be like punishing them or something, but like I was just punishing myself.
Started doing this work because of the issues that I faced as a young woman: eating disorders, drug and alcohol addiction, low self-esteem, depression. I was sort of your walking after school special. You don't even know what an after school special is. Okay, I was your like walking bad teen TV series. And really in the end, what turned me around and what created the career that I have working in Hollywood and the heartland and all over the world is that I listened to the stories of other women and girls.
I used to think like it's not fair that I have an eating disorder. You know, why did this happen to me? When I was sick, I never thought that would be something I could do.
Be the change you wish to see in the world. For me, we can't see change if we aren't being that change. If you aren't, as Senator Leno talked about, in office politically, how do you represent the needs for us, for women, for girls, for our communities? If you're not working in the media, writing like I do for 17 magazine, how can I go and help these girls?
I can kind of see my eating disorder as a blessing in disguise, or, you know, everything happens for a reason, and here's my reason. And it's so beautiful to know that I used something that almost killed me to help other people and to change their lives and to become, you know, a lifelong dream. And it's just so beautiful, and I hope that, you know, other people will continue to fight against their eating disorder and realize there's so much more, and that the dreams that they keep writing down on their to-do list can actually be obtained.